Nerd out here showing off Vitali's Mirage A Site execute. Shox smokes top mid at the start and throws 2 mid flashes to sell mid presence, while his teammates set up. ZywOo and Kyojin are on platform while misutaaa is ramp and Apex is solo palace. Shox returns to ramp where he gets a kill on Taquito stairs and then Vitali execute. Vitali create a smoke wall from triple stairs with 2 smokes and molly top stairs. Flashes are thrown in Apex Molly's balcony, which forces XANTARES out, killing Shox Tetris, and ZywOo trades. misutaaa and Kyojin clear sight and they try to push into CT, however tabseN kills misutaaa and Kyojin decides to stop advancing and smokes it off. Bomb is planted opposite. Vitali are in the 3v2 after plant and Kyojin gets picked off triple. ZywOo will die to flank. Apex is left in a 1v2 and he will pull off the clutch. This strat is unique because Vitali isolate one half of the site with smokes that block off the triple peak, as well as anyone trying to push through to bench. Also, any CT who tries to push stairs into sandwich will get punched from the molly. Lastly, Apex has a sick flash from Palace which covers a lot of the positions. Let's go into the players' POVs. misutaaa is going to be the entry from ramp. He gives a bomb to his teammates as he waits outside ramp. Ramp gets smoked off and he clears close. When this smoke fades, he's going to spot Keto stairs and takes a couple of shots. Shox will kill him and misutaaa will smoke front bench. He backs up to the wall, aims below the sleeve, and to left of the trunk and left click throw. misutaaa will come out ramp and he will swing and clear dark, then sight. He doesn't have to worry about jungle since the smoke gives him cover, as well as Kyojin's flash, but that missed. misutaaa will try to get into CT, but gets killed by tabseN. One thing to note as misutaaa is running up is that ZywOo's smoke will leave a gap by the bench, so he needs to clear it. CTs can hide behind the smoke. As a counter to that, ZywOo does flash triple. Kyojin will throw a sight flash to entry out. He's gonna flash after Shox gets a kill into Keto, then he tries flashing jungle but the flash hits his teammate. Kyojin will follow misutaaa, which the pathing is to clear dark and sight and then take control of CT. He trades misutaaa, then he decides to smoke CT. He attempts to molly behind the smoke but the smoke extinguishes it. Kyojin makes a mistake of peeking left of triple and dies to tabseN. Now if Shox didn't get the kill, then he would flash right after the smokes get thrown for misutaaa to entry out. Shox smokes top mid and flashes mid twice to show mid presence. It will make it appear that Vitali have some players mid. Then he groups back up ramp where he gets a kill onto Keto stairs as the smoke fades. Shox is the second player out and instantly goes Tetris, which I don't like. He will get killed from XANTARES balcony. I prefer Shox to swing with misutaaa and to follow him since he will be much closer than Kyojin for a better trade, plus Kyojin still has nades and Shox didn't have anything left. It would be a waste if Kyojin died. ZywOo, Vitali's opera, has a rifle this round and he will also have the bomb. He's gonna smoke right of triple and molly stairs. For the position, he will line himself in the middle of this wood, then he uses the tip of his smoke and aims here at this intersection, and he will walk 2 steps forward and left click throw. Right after smoking, ZywOo will molly stairs by moving to his left, touching the wall, aims here at the bottom right of this brick, then jump throw. ZywOo will come out and flash triple if a CT decides to play behind his smoke. He kills XANTARES, then he should have flashed CT again for misutaaa and Kyojin to advance. He plants opposite and he'll fall back to possibly either go to Palace or big flank. Towards mid, however, tabseN's already there and kills him. Apex goes Palace where he throws a flash out Palace that lands on balcony. He will crouch in position with the end of this pillar, then stands up, aims to the right of this mark on the wall, then runs 1 step and left click throw. Afterwards he mauls balcony, which forces XANTARES out of position. Apex was hesitant to come through the smoke. However, the molly forces XANTARES' hand and ZywOo kills him. Then Apex comes out and recovers an AK. He heads to Tetris and smokes jungle. ZywOo dies to flank and Apex kills tabseN. It's a 1v1 versus tabseN and Apex wins the clutch. There's a couple of things here with Apex I want to point out. Had he had a rifle, then he can swing out to peek CT when his teammates cross to clear dark. That way they can have a double peek towards CT. Also, he needs to be careful in Palace as when the stairs molly ends, if a CT jumps onto the connector box, then he is visible if he is still in Palace. Here are some of the positions and angles that the Apex balcony flash covers. For the most part, it hits most of the positions and is a really strong flash. Let's take a look at the A players from Big. XANTARES is playing top balcony, he's focused on ramp, however he'll turn his attention to Palace and he gets flashed, then burned from Apex's molly. XANTARES will peek and kill shox, then ZywOo trades. Kyojin's gonna peek ramp from top stairs and he overextends and gets killed by shox. tabseN will start window and he sprays the top mid smoke that shox through, then he'll start rotating towards B. The XQ comes in and he rotates his CT where he kills misutaaa triple, then he overpeaks and gets fragged by Kyojin. To wrap up, Vitality create a smoke wall from triple to below stairs with 2 smokes, and stairs is mollied off. Apex has a god flash from Palace as well as a balk molly. Vitality players will swing to clear dark and site, and they try to advance his CT. That's the end of the video, so please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Till next time, Nard out here, peace.